This is what you call a new gen romantic comedy. It is such an amazing commercial entertainer with a great message. Why it works? Let's talk about it. Hello guys, I'm Nona Prince and I finally got to watch the Tamil film Love today. It was playing with subtitles near me. Just one show. Only 8 people showed up. I wish there were more people because, oh my god, throughout we were just laughing. If you haven't seen it yet and it's playing near you, please go watch it. There will be minor spoilers in this video, and also the trailer gives you the main plot of the film. And honestly, it's all about experiencing the movie. No plot point can actually ruin it. The first thing I really liked was the setup of the love story. It was very, very important to pay it off later because it's totally new gen. It's not just about a couple, but their mobile phones too, their social medias, their friends. That's a bigger deal today. And the film really sets up that these two people are in love. Totally, they know each other inside out, and we totally buy that. And then the twist happens. Then their world goes upside down, and finally we get the real truth. And then let's come to the humor of the film. It's very exaggerated. It's sometimes very stupid, just like a Jatti Ratnalu. But the flow of it is so natural and authentic that it makes you laugh because it is very well constructed. The execution of it is outstanding. The way the film captures nuances and small details, which we all will find relatable. Finding a C-type charger, using a pencil as a latch. Hilarious and relatable. And there are so many such details in the film. The banter between the son and the mom about the mobile phone, about its usage. Oh my god, that is so real. Everything that happens to you is because you spend so much time on your mobile. And honestly, nowadays it has actually become reversed. We have to say that to our parents because they are using it so much. Is that the case for you? Let me know in the comments. And the film takes the tropes of a rom-com, the strict father, helpful friends, an elder sister, soon to be brother-in-law. But the film brings a different spin to them. The performances in the film stand out because there's so much physical comedy going on. It's not easy. Most actors agree on it that doing comedy is the hardest part because there's a very thin line of not getting it right. You have to sell absurdity but convincingly, and that's what the actors in this film do. The screenplay is very much linear. It has a very good concept, and I feel they can dub this film in Hindi and release it pan-India. I think it will work. Or maybe selling the remake rights will be a better option for them. But what makes the film stand apart is the technicality. The way it's shot, the way it's edited, the energy they create. They have used a lot of visual effects and graphic elements, and at some point it's very noticeable, oh yes, that's a green screen shot, but it's actually fine. What does it matter? The point is the ambition. I'm sure if they had a higher budget, they could have pulled it off seamlessly, but you have to give it to their innovation. The way they depicted social media on screen. It's the hardest thing since it was introduced into cinema. I hate whenever the chats come on screen and you have to read it. No. But the way they do it, at so many instances, a person is reading the WhatsApp messages and each person who has sent the chat is standing behind them saying it out loud, but they are in black and white. Outstanding. How the WhatsApp audio messages are used. How when you go into an Instagram account, what happens? The way it's depicted. Oh my god. I loved each and every bit of it. Because that's the point. Through that, you're taking the story to the next level. Without that, it would have been a cool, fun story. You have enjoyed and moved on. But because of these things, because it took it to the next level, you'll remember this film for a long time. The whole sequence of unlocking the phones, the rapid editing, the split screen, that's what makes it a new gen romantic comedy. Because social media is such a big part, you have to portray it in such a way. Even the songs in the film, the dance sequences, so innovative. And this is a film, the more you watch, the more things you'll notice. And after the setup, when the flip happens, when you have to exchange the mobile phones, you are wondering what is there to hide, but there's a lot. And then we get to know the true person. For the audiences as well as for each other. And because the setup was so good that we felt there is nothing wrong in the relationship, the switch has a bigger impact because we felt everything is fine. What else is remaining? And that's the hook of the film. And that brings us to the theme of the film, which is trust. Trusting each other, trusting the people around you, trusting yourself. And I love that metaphor of the tree. I totally understood it's him only. He's trying to grow the tree and there's no patience. And the moment when we finally see that tree, it hits you very hard. And the film is also talking about, inferiority complex, the insecurities people have. This film doesn't go into the caste difference, but there's definitely a class difference. There's a difference of skin complexion between the couple and how the society views it. And I loved, how we had a same parallel narrative going on with the sister and the brother-in-law. But in that case, it was opposite. The film also talks about, how internet is used, how the boys misuse it, and how the girls have to suffer, how they are bullied, how they're harassed. And that whole Instagram sequence just tell you that they're constantly bombarded with messages. Some do have right intention, but a lot of them are perverts. And the film also goes into cybercrime, deepfakes, which is today's reality. Now, in the last half, the film definitely becomes a bit preachy, a bit more serious. And that's a really good thing because you want the audience, especially the youth, to sit there and understand these things. Definitely the humor quotient, the fun quotient goes down a lot. There are definitely some big and serious stuff the film deals with, but in a very light manner. But I would not consider any of it problematic. I've seen some people on social media saying there's some very wrong scenes in the film. How can they make a movie like this and etc. But I honestly couldn't find anything like that. I feel it was quite balanced. But again, it's coming from a man. Maybe a woman's perspective will be different. And we should be accepting of it. But coming to Pradeep Ranganathan, man, this dude. I actually, got to see, in early days when he used to make short films, he used to tag all, big directors, producers, actors to asking them to check it out. And now finally he has made it. And I think some big actor retweeting that and saying, sir, please take me in your film. He has definitely come a long way. I know this is what inspires people. Inspire me, I also want to make films. And his journey, the way he did it, he's sticking to what he wants to do. Now I've heard he did Comali first, which was a big hit, and that's also comedy. And he used to make comedy sketches on his YouTube channel. So, in a way, he's one of us who made it, who stick to his conviction, made what he wanted to make, and hit it big. But what are your thoughts on the movie? Let me know in the comments below. Until then, you can check out this video next. If you like this, hit that thumbs up button, share this video, and I'll see you next time.